Okay, so welcome to the second tutorial, and here I'll just be creating this project and setting up like layouts and the Gradle dependencies, and hopefully also the Firebase. So we can just name this as instaclone, and we can just build our project. And I'll be providing the link of uh, the source code in the description. Most of the tutorials that you see is like they don't provide the source code, but I'll be providing that. So make sure to subscribe to my GitHub, and also uh, yeah, like this channel, like this video, subscribes to this. And if you want me to do any new projects, then do let me know. So Gradle is building, and what I'll be doing is I'll just pause the video for now. Okay, so what I'll just quickly do is go to my app module of Gradle and add these dependencies. And I have explained these over and over again, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it. It's like is Firebase authentication, navigation, glide is like for image loading, circular image view is like for images that we can load. And yeah, this is for the kotlin coroutines, and material edit text is like the edit fields that you know we saw earlier. And also I have like a library, I think this one that we use for time. I think we'll get to it later. So we will also go to the um project module, like project module of our Gradle file, and add something there too. And over there we will just simply, I'll just copy paste it, because for navigation we need to update this here, navigation arg, and this is the Firestore dependency that we will come to later. So also, yeah, let's just sync, and I will maybe open Firestore Firebase, actually Firebase console. And actually I've shown this too many times, but obviously it's a step that we have to do, so I'll just show you right here. Okay, yeah, so let's just get instaclone, continue, and what I'll do in the meanwhile is signing report. Okay, yeah, here in Gradle. Right now Gradle is being built, so that is why we don't see anything here, but let's just wait. Okay, we have some errors here because I typed something. mm, let's just get rid of this and sync now. and let's see if our code is compiling. Yeah, let's just hold on for a while because we have pasted too many dependencies. Okay, so our project has like been successfully built, and I'm trying to find the the signing report here. Yeah, see, signing. Signing. Yeah, I think I'm pressing the wrong button, I guess. Mm, not here. Anyways, we can just Google this because for okay, because we need this SHA fingerprint certificate for uh, click on the Gradle refresh. Gradle refresh. Where is refresh? Mm, having a hard time to find it. Click on project name. Okay, I'm having a tough time here. We can just close this, go back here. Click on the icon seen in the oh yes, here it is. I'm sorry for like making you guys wait so much for this one. Yeah, because I've done it so many times, but it's just I forgot where it was. Okay, yeah, this is the one that we were looking for, and we'll just go to our Firebase, and obviously it's an Android app, so we can just type the package name, but package name has to come from here. Okay, insta clone, right? So we'll just copy this and put it here, and obviously this app has to be registered here. Okay, let's download this JSON file. So it's here, and we will go to our projects. In my case, it's here, Android Studio and insta clone. Go to the app folder and put it here. Okay, our Firebase integration is done, and now we'll get to, I can click here next, and obviously we have added these dependencies, so you can skip this part. Continue to console, and actually while we are at it, we can just enable this authentication because we are going to use it, right? So why not? So yeah, we are going to use email and password, and we are going to use enable email and password authentication. And also we are going to use Firestore, so we'll just go and here also enable it, but also we are using Firebase storage. So yeah, I don't want to come here again. I just want to enable everything right now while we are at it. So start in test mode, then because there are security rules that who is allowed to um, like enter something, upload something, edit something to our database. And now lastly, for Firebase, what we will do is we will enable the Firebase storage. Okay, this is also in test mode for just learning purposes. Yeah, let's just click on done, and I think we will be done with the Firestore and Firebase, sorry, because Firestore is a product of Firebase. So yeah, let's just leave that there and come back to Android Studio. Our project has been successfully configured. Let's go to the layout folder, and obviously we have a lot of work here to do. So in the activity main, let's just change this to a linear layout. And I'm going to use my old projects. So this is pretty much self-explanatory. I've done this a lot of time. Here I'm hosting the navigation graph, which I am about to create. Navigation graph. So that's it, and now we will go to create two activities here. Sign in and sign up. And sign up. Perfect. So we have these two activities, and similarly we will go to our intent filter, and actually here, because I have created a package, that is why it's showing an error. Okay, So here what I'll do is I want whenever the app launches, I want the sign in activity to appear first. So I'll just put this intent filter in here. So now whenever the app launches, then sign in activity will appear first. Okay, good. I'll just create another package and name it as UI. Here all the fragments are going to be here. Let's create another package, mvvm, and yeah, let's just keep on working on here. So in terms of sign in activity, I'll just get the code and put it here. Okay. And in terms of sign up activity, let's just get the code. Okay. So that's okay. So what I have done is that I have added the code for sign up and sign in XMLs, and obviously here we are seeing some errors because we don't have the drawables. So I'll just go and what should I do? I should open in Explorer. Okay, here I am, and here I would need to make some changes, right? So what I have done is that I have created this old project of mine, and I'm going to go here and get all these drawable assets. Wow, all the drawables I have to color. Am I using the color or not? Yeah, let's just get animation drawable. Okay, let's go. Let's just paste it. Delete all this first. So now we should have all the drawable assets that we needed. Okay, let's just see. Okay, great. So we have got the drawable assets, and now what we need is we need the layouts, and I will do the same thing for the layouts because like we don't have so much time of creating the layout. So I'll just go to my same project and get it from there. Okay, Android Studio projects, and what I can do is I can explain the layouts to you one by one, but it's like layout is up to you, right? That you can do it the way you want. Feed item, post user list. Okay, let's go insta clone, and all these layouts are going to be available in the description, so you don't have to worry. Okay, now obviously I have created these fragments, so I have to be able to like create the files where these fragments are attached to, right? So we will do that. So here I think we are facing these issues, and in the style we have to go and work a little bit. So I'll just go in the values, and I think in themes we have to work a little bit. So I'll say theme, the app theme is like no action bar, material components, and for yeah, okay, so I'm just going to paste these styles here, and obviously in the color we have to work to change. Yeah, I'm just going to replace all these. Okay. Color is done. Now let's just go here and see if we have any problem. I think we will, because yeah, you see here, like obviously these files have not been created, so we will be seeing the errors here. So we can just change it to app, and obviously this is like insta clone and mvvm, and then we have to create the files for that. But let's just leave that for now, just fix the XML part. Let's come to the user list. This is the, I think, for the people that we want to follow, right? So their list, no error here as such. Post items, where we are displaying the post on the user fragment, no problem here. User to follow, yeah. This is the problem here, I think. Why am I okay? Yeah, it's gone. Good. Okay, so I think our XML is done for the most part, and obviously we have to fix this. And yeah, this will be fixed by itself. But okay, let's go to our coding side and add the fragments to, you know. So because we have created the layouts, but we need the fragments, right, where these layouts are going to tie to. So yeah, let's just, what do we need? We need or maybe I can just delete this folder, give it another name, fragments, colon file. Okay, good. Fragment blank, create post fragment. I can name this at delete one, because obviously we have already created a fragment for it in terms of layout, so what's the point of creating another? Home fragment, and profile fragment, user to follow fragment, where we are seeing the list of, okay, we have got these 4 fragments, and I can just delete this. Okay, gone. And now we will come to these fragments one by one and add here user to follow. Clean this. Okay, gone. Good. Okay, cleaned it up. Coming here, we will just profile fragment. Perfect. So now we have tied all the layout fragments to the actual fragments where we can control what happens to that layout. Okay, create post fragment. Cool. And now I'll be creating a file for the context my application and a util files where we can use where we will be writing like some of the code that is reusable. So here what I'll just do is go to my application and extend it to application. Let's press Alt Enter because this can help us provide the context anywhere that we want. Late init instance application Control O and here on create. Okay, got it. And here the instance is with this, and we will similarly come here in the manifest file. Okay, perfect. Let's close all these and go to our util files because we need that. And in utils we are going to work, oh, like let's do that later, but for now our I think yeah, let's just create the navigation graph and then I will end this tutorial because okay, navigation, yes. So what is going to happen here is let's just what is the first fragment that we want to display. So that is the profile fragment where all of my posts are going to be shown, and from there on we can go to home fragment where we can see the post of everybody. So that is we can say that's the feed, and from the profile fragment we can go to create post fragment where we can create a post. Okay, and at the same time from profile fragment we can go to the users that we can follow and if we click back button, then we come back to profile fragment, so that I can add. And from after creating the post, I can go back to my profile fragment, and from home fragment, from the feed, if I click back, then okay, let me just try to zoom it out a little bit. Okay, yeah. So if I'm on the home fragment on the feed, then I can go back to profile fragment. And I think that's all for our work of navigation graph, and I can close this. And now what needs to happen is our sign in activity is going to be launched first, right? So whenever the sign in activity gets launched, then what needs to happen, it needs to go to the main activity where I'm hosting the navigation graph, and navigation graph has the profile fragment first, right? So if I can type this, so okay, sign in activity takes us to main activity where we have profile fragment or navigation graph. So that's how it's working. Okay, so I think I'll just end this tutorial right here, and let's just see what's this. Okay, let's just press alt enter. Okay, so yeah, I'll end this tutorial, and then the next one we will be working on sign in and sign up capabilities of the app, and then from there on the real like hard coding will start, right? So see you in the next one.